There's definitely bites here. Small fish as well. Hopefully we can just get the big ones. But there we go. Oh yeah, that was a decent fish. Hi all, welcome back to another episode. Managed to get back down to Myponga Beach, going to give it another shot. Same setup as what I used last time. Got a bit of mince for burley, got the burley, got a bit of mince for bait I should say. Anyway, so I'm going to try the same thing that I did last time. A couple of hooks above the sinker, burley spring on the bottom so I can burley up the fish, and obviously mince meat for bait. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, well conditions are a little bit different from when I was here last. It's an onshore breeze, not an offshore. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the noise of the wind. Shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. But yeah, let's give it a go. Now, the reason why I've decided to do this again is because I wouldn't mind trying to work out the silver whiting. After I did the outro on the last video that I was down here, I stayed on for a little while longer, ended up getting 3 nice sized silveries as well. So, but yeah, if I could work out how to catch some decent sized silver whitings on a regular basis, definitely be worthwhile. But time will tell. Alright, got our first hook up. It's only small though, don't know what it is. Soon find out. Another little silver whiting. Too small to keep though, this one. There you go, silver whiting. They've got some beautiful colours through them, but like I said, too small, we'll let that one go. Alright, so we're pretty much on the rising tide yet again. So I think high tide's going to be just before 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'm down, what, I think it's around about 1:30, 2 o'clock thereabouts. So I'm going to fish that run-in tide and see how we go. Hopefully pull a few fish. There's a couple of guys that were fishing just down there from me, and they've been here for a little while, and they said they got 5 mullet between the two of them, which is okay going I suppose, but they also said there was a lot of small fish around. But anyway, let's keep going, let's see what we can catch today. So we hooked up again. Feels slightly larger than last time, but I don't think it's a good fish. No, it's a toady. Oh, they're never fun. Alright. Off you go, mate. Well, I missed the hook up in the fight because it wasn't much of a fight. Oh, stand back. But yeah, seems to be a lot of these little guys around. Little mullet. Nope. Alright, better throw him back. Alright, hooked up again. What are we this time? Another little silver whiting. Yet again, too small. Mr. Birdie thought it was his lucky day, but no, not yours, buddy. Alright, so there we go. Another fabulous little silver whiting. Yet again, a little bit too small to eat. But yeah, nice to see nonetheless. Okay, so another hook up. What is it? Is that another little silvery on the bottom? It is. Alright, so there's definitely plenty of silveries around here. Just unfortunately today, the size is a little down. So far anyway. There you go. Still pretty little fish. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's got some beautiful little pinks and purples through it. Very pretty fish. Alright, and another another silver whiting. Whoop, ooh, come back here. Alright, he's a bit bigger than the other one so far, so see if I can get him up for a hold. Oh, settle down. Hey, straight out in the hands. There we go. There we go, another silver whiting. Alright, he's almost borderline worthwhile keeping, but I'm thinking we can do better, so back he goes. Well, I've hooked something a bit bigger here, I don't know what it is yet, but I think it might be stuck in a bit of weed as well, so it's giving me a bit of grief. I feel it's definitely got a bit of weight to it. No idea what it is. I reckon it might be a little skate or something. No, it's a flathead. You got to be kidding me. There we go. Good to see that they're still around. Alright, let me just get him up a little bit. We'll take him off and give you a bit of a show. Alrighty, so there you go. Another blue spot southern flathead. Flathead, that is, not flathead. Alright, I'll get the hooks out of him. Alright, so there we go. Lovely little flathead. Not the biggest one in the world, but she'll do. She's definitely legal. Happy with that. Got something for tea. Well, I'm stoked about that flathead. It's definitely made the trip. Be nice to get a few silver whiting or some mullet to add to it. Keep plugging away at it. Alright, so I had to move down the beach a little bit, where I was over where those birds were. As you can see, there's quite a bit of weed starting to wash in. So just moved along the beach a little bit, try to find a place where there's not as much weed getting washed in again. But I think later on in the tide, when it gets pretty high, I'm going to have all sorts of things going on here. Not looking forward to that, but we'll keep going, see how we go from here on in. Alright, hooked up again. Doesn't feel overly big. Looks like a silver whiting again, little one. Alright, put him back. Tell your bigger brothers to come. Well, had to make another move. As you can see, more weeds getting kicked up. It's definitely causing a problem. So I've come the other side of the beach a bit more. And if the weed still ends up being a bit of a problem, I'm probably going to fish right down there in the corner and see how it goes down there. Well, there you have it. The weed monsters are definitely out and about today. Alright, I think I'm going to move down into that corner to see if I can get away from this stuff. Now, wouldn't you know it, I've moved now down into this corner where the creek comes out. First cast, didn't even have my camera on the head, and of course, along comes a mullet. So first half decent mullet. It's not exactly the biggest mullet in the world, but I'll still take it. Well above legal. Well, I'm glad I've made that move. Even just looking at the water, I can see that there's not as much weed in this water right here as what there was down the beach a little bit. So it was a good move. There's definitely bites here. Small fish as well. Hopefully we can just get the big ones. But there we go. Oh yeah, that was a decent fish. Probably another mullet. Beautiful. Definitely glad now that I moved. There you go. Nice clean looking fish, aren't they? Beautiful. Alright, hopefully we can get a few more of these. Do it again. Oh no. Gonna have to redo the old sinker. That wasn't very smart, Weishi. Alright. Alright, let's give it a go again. So glad I moved down here. That's the funny thing about fishing. You can either try and burley up the fish and get them to come to you, or sometimes you have to go search for the fish. And in this instance, searching for some clean water and for the fish has definitely paid off. Wow, these fish are going nuts after the bait. Tell you what, I think there's a whole heap of small ones in there too. There we go. That's another good fish. Just have to, unfortunately, weed through all the small bites, get onto the bigger fish. Look at that. Double header. Take the top one, release the bottom one. There we go. Another beautiful yellow eye mullet. Looks like he's missing a bit of his tail there, look. Very interesting. All right, this time I'm going to cast without worrying about the burley and just see if they're going to be straight on it as well. Yep, straight on it. That's just amazing. Don't know if you guys can see it, but I can literally see the water boiling with fish. That's incredible. There we go, there's a fish. Doesn't feel that big, this one. Think he's going to be a throwback? Yeah, he's definitely a throwback. There you go, little bambino. And go back. All right, let's do it again without the burley. Almost got a seagull, thank goodness I didn't get one. There you go. Look down the rod, you can see all the small little rattle bites. Like I said, you just got to move through all those little bites, wait for it until you get a decent bite. That's if you do get a decent bite. Nah. Oh, keep going through them. Tell you what, there's absolutely tons of these small ones. Yep. Get them off. I've actually caught quite a few of them off camera, but almost thought that was going to be a half decent one because it pulled a little harder than the rest of the small ones. Oh well, keep trying. Oh, looks like we've got another mullet. Is it going to be big enough? Oh, I tell you what, it would be legal, but I like them when they're a bit bigger than that anyway, so he can go back in. And little small bambino, he can go back too. There you go. Lovely fish. Right. Right, so out we go again. Wow. Bite straight away. That's just amazing. Like I said, tons of little stuff in here. Oh, nah, missed him. Didn't feel like too bad a bite, that one. Oh, cast her straight back out again, I think. I think we hooked a small one. No, dropped off, good. Small things. Well, that's it from me. Decided to pack it in before it's sunset. Main reason why is because I've got a bit of a drive ahead of me and there are kangaroos through the area, so the more daylight I've got, the safer it is it's going to be for me. But anyway, I had a ball today catching mullet, and also got that nice flathead as well. If you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, and as always, have a good one, guys.